Now, we've talked about finding partial sums in other lectures, but we're going to talk specifically about for an arithmetic sequence. So if we want to find a partial sum for an arithmetic sequence, we actually have a formula we can use, or rather two formulas we can use. This is the general formula for the partial sum, the nth partial sum of an arithmetic sequence. And if we remember that this is the general formula for the term, the explicit formula for a term, an nth term, then you can actually plug that in for an and you get this, so that you only really have to know what partial sum you're looking for, the nth partial sum, the first term, and that common difference d. So for example, if you want to find the 12th partial sum, we'll write it as S12. If we know that our general or explicit formula is 6n minus 4, that's the explicit formula or the general term. So what we need to look for is we can either find our common difference by listing out some terms and use this formula, or we can just find our first term and find this one. So if we look at this, we'll find a1 is equal to 6 times 1 is 6, minus 4 is 2, and then we need a 12 because we're looking for the 12th partial sum, so it'd be 6 times 12 minus 4, and 6 times 12 is 72, minus 4 is 66. So then we can plug it into this formula and we have 12 times 2 plus 66 all divided by 2, and we end up with this cancels and we have 6 times 68 which is 408. So we have our first term, 6 minus 4 is 2, and then our 12th term, 72 minus 4 is, oh, sorry, that's 68. I wondered where I went wrong here. 68. All right, so then we multiply those together and we get 420. Sorry. All right, hopefully you caught that before I did. So find your first term, find your 12th term, and then use this formula. If you don't have an explicit formula and you just have a list out, and you can find your common difference and find your first term, then it's obviously easier to use this one. So that's how you find an arithmetic partial sum. Just make sure you know those formulas.